Hello, this is Daryl for Thursday, the 10th of March 2016. This is the DE Market Summary. So today is a special announcement, and we are coming at an earlier time. It's now 10:20 Pacific Standard Time. And the reason why we are coming at this early time is because of the European Central Bank stimulus program announcement. Okay, so it's not the close of markets as yet. The markets are actually down right now, but we think that we expect that it will really revert back to the positive before the end of close today. But let's get to the matter at hand today. So it's a special announcement of Mario Draghi and the European Central Banks on their stimulus program. So all in all, the ECB exceeded all expectations. So if you remember the last stimulus program, everyone was left underwhelmed. They wasn't overwhelmed, right? We have to say that this time he really didn't pull out any stops. So today they announced the stimulus program for the 19 countries that they represent. So Mr. Draghi there, he told the media today that the measures that they are undertaking will reinforce the momentum of the European area's recovery and also hasten the return of the inflation towards a target of 2%. So let's get into exactly what they did, what they announced today. So first, they will cut its main benchmark rate to 0, and it was before 0.05%. They would be lowering the rate on deposits from commercial banks at the central bank to minus 0.40, and before it was minus 0.30. They're going to increase its monthly bond purchase. So you remember the bond purchase was 60 billion. It's now going to be 80 billion. And so that's a very considerable change from last time. And that is one thing that the street was looking forward to because there wasn't enough purchases in bonds. So now they definitely upped it by another 20 billion. They also added corporate bonds to the list of purchases. That's a notable change because it was only in commercial banks the purchases were before, so now this is other commercial bonds. So this is a very big change to really help the market stimulate the economy spending. Also, there was announced to long-term cheap loans they will be offering to banks, because if you remember, we spoke about that yesterday, where the banks haven't been able to offer loans in Europe because they themselves are strapped. So then if at the central bank position they're offering the loans at a cheaper rate, they could then pass that on to their clients. So that's a very big news. So in a nutshell then, what we had is the European Union pulling out all the stops. They cut all the major rates that they could cut. They went and cut them. And then apart from that, they increased the bond buying that they had before from 60 billion to now 80 billion. They are now offering to, they are now buying corporate bonds to really push more money into the markets, to get more spending, to get more investing going. And just also offering those cheaper loans to the bank as well that we just spoke about. So all in all, um, it was more than the street expected. I think most of us, most investors, money managers, economists worldwide, globally, we were looking and we were thinking, yeah, they would probably increase the spending in the bonds, but we thought it would only be subjected and limited to commercial banks. But now it's corporate bonds as well, and we also have the cutting of all the rates. So it's really showing the whole European public investors that they are willing to do what it takes to really get the markets up and running again. So very good sign. And I think in the long term, not only Europe because the European markets are already reacting to the news, and generally every index in Europe is up based on that news. The FTSE, um, the French, the Germans, the DAX, they're all up. So um, they all are very happy with the news. In North America here, the markets are down at this moment, but we are expecting it to really benefit from that news too. In the long term, I think it would help stabilize the global markets and here in North America. So it's good news all around. Okay, so could that then bring us a very nice rally tomorrow, Friday, the last trading day of the week? Well, stay tuned. We'll be bringing that news for you as it comes. Okay, so this is Daryl. This has been a special announcement of the European Central Bank Stimulus Program. Have a good day.